Hi, this is Jenny Rector. I'm a midwife here in Hampton, Virginia. I'm making this video about the situation at Langley Air Force Base. They have decided to close their labor and delivery unit, but they've decided to not confirm that to people who are asking. So problem number one, that's a really big deal, because what's happening is that our community is having women just thrown at it, but you're not giving them resources to find help to take care of them. And that, frankly, is ridiculous, and it is a slap in the face to every woman and every child that you are essentially just discarding right now. This could have been an easy transition. You could have figured out a way to help find providers for these women, this month and this week, and it could have been a simple, easy transition, but you have chosen to just boot everyone out April 1st. That is ridiculous. Why? There are hospitals around. Well, the answer is that hospitals are not there to provide prenatal care. They're not there to diagnose problems. They're there to provide care for laboring women if they present in labor, or if there's a crisis happening. But normal prenatal care and normal, the last weeks of pregnancy don't qualify as a reason to go to the emergency room. And basically what's happening is that they have said that they're closing April 1st. Okay, I mean, they've said that to some people, and other people they're going, we don't know. We will neither confirm or deny. So if you are due April 1st, if you don't have your baby by March 30th, you're screwed. You go somewhere else. So women who have planned their birth, they've planned their, bonded with their provider, they've bonded with the place they're going to have their baby, all of these things that are important, thrown to the wayside. The even bigger problem is that women who need prenatal care in those last weeks of pregnancy aren't able to find it. What is happening is women are going into their prenatal care at Langley, and then Langley is giving them a list of providers that they should contact. Well, the providers that they're giving the moms will not accept pregnant women after 27 weeks pregnant. So that means that between 27 and 42 weeks of pregnancy, you're essentially getting no care whatsoever. Well, that is going to lead to the deaths of moms and the deaths of babies. That last, trimester, there are things that we can easily diagnose. For instance, high blood pressure, easy fix, easy diagnosis, not abnormal, not normal in pregnancy. We see it. It happens. Sometimes it's a big deal. Sometimes it's just a thing, But if you don't know, then you can't resolve it. And a lot of times you don't have the knowledge that the provider has in order to make the call as to whether that is a big deal or a normal thing. Another thing is gestational diabetes. It takes 2 seconds to diagnose it. It takes $1 to diagnose it. It is so easy to treat. And again, it's something that you may not even know you have. Most women I've diagnosed with gestational diabetes have been fitness instructors, okay? I don't know why. I just know that it is. They're thin. You expect them to be, a gestational diabetic to be a big fat lady. Not what I've seen. So they're not seeing signs of, if you don't know you have it, you can't treat it. If you're unable to get care to know that you have it, you can't treat it. So then babies and moms die. Another thing is preeclampsia. Easy to diagnose, easy to treat. Deadly if it's not treated. So in those last weeks of pregnancy where these women are having no care, not because they don't want care, but because they're not being given a choice to have care. If they're preeclamptic, that can go all the way into full eclampsia, and then they seize and die, and then their babies die. And this is going to happen to woman after woman after woman after woman because of this stupid, remain calm, this stupid decision that has been made by whatever medical thing took over military medicine. Y'all are a bunch of idiots, and somebody's job ought to be on the line right now. Another thing that's going to happen is in the United States, if you have a breech baby, it almost always means you're having a C-section. So if in those last weeks of pregnancy, when I would normally be seeing a mom, twice a month or once a week, I put my hands on your belly and I'm able to tell the position of the baby, right? Well, maybe you can't do that at home. Maybe you don't know the position of your baby and you show up in labor and you have a breech baby, and automatically at your hospital that you've shown up to means a C-section. Well, what if there's not a C-section team right there then? What if? There's all these what ifs, but these are real life what ifs. These are real things that are going to happen. Another dangerous thing is that the hospitals in the area are going to be inundated with women who've had no care in their last trimester. So Careplex has 7 beds. Riverside has a bunch. I don't know how many, bunch of beds. Mary Immaculate has more than Careplex, but not as many as Riverside. Portsmouth has a lot, but that takes sometimes 45 minutes to get to because it's on the other side of the tunnel. So what are we supposed to do here? You have screwed every woman and their baby. What this says is that you don't give a damn about women and babies. You don't give a damn. You don't care. Because if you did care, you would have transitioned this. You would have made this easy. You would have sat down with the moms and asked, what can we do to help you? You would have sat down with providers and said, how can we, best make this happen? You didn't. You didn't do anything except tell women who are in an emotional moment of their lives. It's a once in a lifetime thing to be pregnant with that baby that you're pregnant with. And this is an attack on her, and to attack her at this time, to tear up her plans, it's unconscionable. It's wrong. And you should be ashamed of yourself. You should be ashamed of yourselves, because pregnancy is a time where we're supposed to treasure and protect moms. We're supposed to give them care and knowledge and wisdom, and we're supposed to keep them, safe and loved and protected. And all that this change is saying is that women are disposable, families are disposable, babies are disposable, that none of this matters. Women don't deserve to be treated well. It's typical American bullshit. And this is the greatest country in the world. I love this country. I would not live anywhere else. But this pisses me off. Military families. So this wouldn't happen in the civilian world. In the military world, this is no big deal. You don't give a damn. You have a Motrin and have a cup of coffee. That'll fix it. That won't fix this. This is a big problem. And it needs to get resolved. And that's my rant of the day. I just find it to be disgusting that you're willing to treat our military families like this, that it doesn't mean anything to you. And it's something that could have been so easily taken care of. And the situations in the last trimester of pregnancy are things that can be easily taken care of. And if they're not taken care of, a lot of times they'll kill somebody. That's all I have to say about it. You can reach me at Jenny, Jeni, at thevillagemidwife.com, or you can go to our website at thevillagemidwife.com and contact me that way. Have a great day.